what's your job title and position?
I am an assistant manager, also bartender at Marley's. Um, it's a pizza restaurant here in Tulsa. All the assistant managers also bartend. We close on the bar and count the money at the end of the night, and we're like the shift leaders for that night. My boss, who owns Marley's, also owns quite a few different bars in Tulsa, so I also travel around to other bars when he needs help, and I will shift lead or manage whenever he is short at his other bars here.
Okay. How does managing people affect your day-to-day activities or tasks?
Working in a restaurant, since I do also take tables or I'll take the bar while managing, it definitely can put me behind um, while taking care of my guests. So if I have to go help another server comp something off a meal ticket, or go talk to a customer to fix a problem, or even if they just want to talk to a manager, um, it puts me behind with taking care of my guests, also answering phones constantly. So if I don't use time management well, I definitely feel behind and rushed.
Do you feel like you're getting like frustrated at times when there's so many things going on and
Definitely, like it's very easy to get frustrated in the service industry because we can't control how many people we're helping at once. So if we fill up, we're on a wait, and then we have a full restaurant. Our deliveries, our phone calls to go orders are ringing off the hook. Multiple people want to see me, and then I'm also taking care of the bar, making drinks. Also, the servers that we have that are under 18, they can't run their alcohol, so I have to bring their alcohol to the table as well as making it. So it's definitely very easy to feel frustrated. As a manager, it's very important that I keep my composure.
so it's the key is time management.
Yeah, definitely.
So how's the culture of the people you manage?
The culture at Marley's is very positive. We do have a lot of our staff is on the younger side. Most of our staff is age 16 to 25 since we are a restaurant. So it's a good job for high schoolers to host at, like after they get out of school. Um, we always, being a restaurant and being in the service industry, we always put the customer first. That's the main part of, the culture at Marley's. We want to take care of our guests. We always treat everyone with a smile, tell them to have a nice day. Customer is always right.
Customer service.
Yeah.
Do you also schedule your employees in? I mean, are you the one in charge of scheduling them in for shifts?
Yes,
And
so
all
I
that?
do all the scheduling. So that sometimes can get difficult, especially whenever there's a lot of request offs. You want to make everybody happy and make them feel appreciated. So,
Okay. Would you consider your workplace diverse? And how so?
I would say it's diverse ethnically. We do have a lot of different backgrounds and ethnicities. Age wise, I already said most of our workers there are 16 and 25 because we are a restaurant, and not just the restaurant business usually pertains more to younger adults. Um, so age wise, not diverse, but definitely cultural
Like their
and
background.
ethnicity and backgrounds. Yes,
Okay.
we definitely have a wide array of ethnicities.
How do you make the team work when personalities are different?
So that can be a tough question. Um, Dealing with a lot of young adults, there's always going to be gossip. So gossip is one of the things we try to shut down pretty quickly, and it's also one of those things that we won't address to the whole staff, but we address like certain offenders. One of the most important things I tell the people I work with: if someone is gossiping, don't bite onto it, ignore it. It's none of your business to be talking about somebody else. Um, Other than that, not all personalities are going to get along, so we just have to find certain ways to deal with it. If it ever gets to the point where they can't work the same shifts, I'll do my best to have
Put
them
them
not work the
apart,
same.
or-
Yeah. If not, we'll bring them both into the office and try to figure out a way we can work around it together.
Okay, good. How did you grow into your managing style? Like, how did you get there?
Well, I worked at Marley's for 3 years as a waitress, and then once I turned 21, they started training me behind the bar. So I worked there for about almost 3 years before they asked me to start opening up the restaurant. I didn't have a lot of manager duties at that time, but I'd get there first and open up the restaurant and count the money. And then slowly it progressed into me being an assistant manager.
Did you have kind of like a role model as a manager?
Yeah,
that you kinda learned
so
from?
the main assistant manager, she's been there for a while. Her name is Natalie. She's great. I always loved working with her. I learned a lot of my manager style
Kind of
from
like the
her.
do's and don'ts with customer
Yes,
service.
and she is very mature. She handles situations very maturely and wisely, and so she trained me being a manager. And I would like to say I got my managing style from her because I think she's great.
Okay, well, thank you.